Good morning.
Hey, my name's Troy. Thanks for talking to me this morning.
No, thank you for having me.
All right, well, first of all, Presley, good morning. You're just 16 years old from California, and you find yourself on the big stage. But this isn't something that you're not accustomed to. You're actually in a bit of a girl group, 5LP. That started a while ago, kind of broke up. What was that experience like, getting started in the music industry at such a young age?
I was about, I want to say 11 years old, and the group finished when I was about 13. But I was always like a tomboy, grew up playing soccer. I had two older brothers, was dirt bikes all the time. And so when I joined the girl group, it was like the most polar opposite thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like girly, I was singing, and I was like, what is this whole world? But I completely fell in love with it.
Okay, so you were only 11 when you were in that group. I'm sure you weren't probably making all the decisions because you had other people in the group. Your parents probably had a voice, and your producers talking with music people. What was your voice like? Did you feel like people were making decisions for you?
Obviously, we had like managers and things like that, and so they ultimately had like one of the bigger decisions to make on everything.
Obviously, you're a solo act now. You're on The Voice, you're on Team Kelly, and now instead of 5LP, it's just Presley Tennant. You kind of get to be more of who you are rather than who this group is as a whole. What's it like, your favorite part of finally being a solo artist in the limelight?
My favorite part of being a solo artist is definitely getting to share who I am. Everything that I put out is ultimately up to me, and if I am in love with it, then I want to push it out there.
And you chose Team Kelly because do you feel like you see yourself in Kelly?
I grew up listening to Kelly Clarkson, like sentimental feeling like, oh my gosh, this is Kelly Clarkson. Now she's turned to me and I'm on her team now. And so it's definitely a surreal feeling.
I'm sure it is. And of course, you don't need me to remind you, you're balancing all this new stuff on The Voice while also being 16 years old. You're still in school. Probably want to learn how to drive at some point. All these other things you're doing that, you still...
Drive.
Oh, you're already driving.
I am.
Oh, well, watch out, Rhodes. Presley's on him. Here's a question. Being a little bit younger, I know that my younger siblings are always on their phones. They're like watching YouTube, and they're on Twitter and Instagram. Are you like really, really active on social media?
I would say I'm fairly active on social media, Instagram and Twitter.
How can we follow you on all these social media? What's your Instagram and Twitter handle?
My Instagram and Twitter handle is at Presley Tennant. So PresleyTennant.
Now, Presley, I just followed you on Twitter before this interview, and I saw that you do not have a blue check mark. How far do you think you need to get in The Voice before they give you that blue verification?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let me get back to that one.
It's always been a dream of mine to get that blue check mark, and I don't know if it's anything that you're, curious about or what. Who do you even contact to get that,
Yeah.
Maybe just one day you wake up and you're just all of a sudden, you got the blue check mark.
Hey, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool. Hey, I look forward to watching you on The Voice. I hope you get that blue check mark. But it was a pleasure talking to you today, Presley. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.